Hello, my gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for returning. It is Winston, your high priestess of the Temple of Venus. Thank you so much for coming back. Today, we are going to talk about how beauty is expressed through you, Venetian woman, the universe using you to express beauty. And I think we're in a time period now where women not just have lost themselves, but we're all like following the same program. It's all about like Lululemon, matcha, and Pilates. And I wonder what happened to the woman or the women who had different identities that they could explore. I remember growing up and seeing like the emo girls, the earthy girls, like the hip hop girls, like the rocker girls, the country girls, like, and it was beautiful because the artists even blended their music together. But now that we're all kind of like in the same lane, I don't know if this is capitalism and, consumerism, but now that we're all in the same lane, it's like we all are like now starting to look like each other. Like everybody is always wearing like nudes and pinks. And there's nothing wrong with that. But what about other type of women that I need to see more? I want to see more self-expression in different ways because that itself is beautiful. Just like the seasons are beautiful, just like the cosmic, the celestial self, the celestial being, the celestial body is beautiful. We have meteor showers that are, in spaces that are different colors. The universe, the colors of the universes that are around us are beautiful. So the fact that we're all like kind of coming to this one place and kind of being like consistently like just being like I'm seeing just one genre of women, it's just I don't think it's good for us. I think it's how we start becoming disconnected from ourselves. And then on top of that, capitalism puts us in this place where we're surviving versus living. And so a lot of us have abandoned our creativity and replaced it with listening to TikTok videos, um, consuming different contents online, which is fine because I consume content online. I am online. But let us not forget that like we also are creatives. Everybody has something that they're creative at, even if they think that like, oh, I'm not that creative, because they're imagining, drawing or doing music. But everybody has something that they're good at, and so if you lean into that, you'll find it. And I think that that's why some of us are like missing in so many areas. It's because we've lost a part of ourselves and our own creativity. And so with that, with us being lost, we lose a sense of our softness, right? And that's not what we want. So, how do we get back into our Venetian self? The reason why you're watching this video is because that's what you're for. How can you express yourself as the beautiful goddess that you actually are? And keep in mind, when I say beautiful, I'm talking in the ethereal realm, in the spiritual one, because beauty starts there. That's where all the beauty really lies. And that is why you have to clean what's going on inside and make it the way that you want it to be, because that's what you're going to give off. And so if you give off nastiness, it's going to make you look ugly or feel ugly. But if you give off your authentic, happy, self that you were born to be, you were born to be, you were born to come into this world. The fact that you were even born is like a one in a, I don't even know, like a million chance for you to be born, a billion chance for you to be able to be on this earth. So we're born to be happy. So how do we do that? How do we reconnect you to beauty, to pleasure, to artistry, and to give you back your emotional depth? Well, first we're going to talk about the importance of you romanticizing your life. That doesn't mean you're going to go on elaborate trips. That doesn't mean that you're going to spend tons of money. That means when you're in the grocery store, put on some Parisian music and listen to it as you go shopping. That means that find ways to be whimsical. Go and look in your town and see if there is a waterfall at a park that you can walk through. Go and look at the waterfall. Have you ever seen a waterfall before? Go to the pet store and pet an animal. Like just little things that make you feel like your life is a little bit more things that you enjoy doing. Search for those things. Next, I'm going to say develop your own beauty ritual. Whether that's washing your face in the morning, putting on perfume, um, something that you do in the morning that represents your degree of self love. Like, I do this one thing every day to show that I love myself internally. And it can be one thing, it can be multiple things. It could be you saying that I love you in the mirror, you reminding yourself who you truly are in the mirror. Remember to be soft and kind when you're speaking to yourself and about yourself. Don't even joke. Don't even joke about yourself in a negative way. I despise self loathing jokes. Like, I don't, because it gets into your subconscious and you start to believe it in your heart, and that's not good. Make sure that you're dressing yourself for yourself. Remember in the beginning, I said that I used to see so many genres of women. Ask yourself what you truly enjoy. What do you like? What do you want to dress like? And put yourself into that space where you can manifest that for you. Make sure that you're reconnecting to the parts of you that make you feel alive and create. And last, create your environment. Create what you want your home like. Even if that means going to the dollar store and getting little things from the dollar store. I mean, I've seen some people make their homes look absolutely beautiful from things from Family Dollar and Dollar Tree and the dollar store. So, and Dollar Zone. I've seen it. So it can be done. But create an environment that feels so good to you. Whether it's a whimsical environment, you want to be a fairy, because I've seen some fairies out now. Whatever it is that you're looking for, ask yourself, what do you want to create? Use something like Pinterest to guide you, but not everybody has to have this like luxury aesthetic. Ask yourself, what is it that you need for your space to be beautiful? Because what comes after all of that is your feminine magnetism. That's the part of you that you're really looking for when you're attracting the things that you really want in this life, the people, the places that you go to, that you get invited to. Once you start putting all the pieces of your internal world together, you're going to realize that people are going to want to be around you, and it's going to be your people that want to be around you. So make sure that you do some internal reflection, if that's journaling, if that's talking to ChatGPT, whatever it is that you need to do your internal reflection, do it so that you can find your own joy and happiness. If you need to, put up symbols around your house that reflect your Venetian mindset, the new Venetian woman that you are becoming, or the one that you've always been. Um, Maybe put up roses, pictures of the ocean. Maybe make sure that you're wearing your favorite perfume, listen to your favorite music, anything that brings out the divine feminine energy that is within you. Because just like Venus, our morning star, and Aphrodite, these women were radiant because they never abandoned them. They may have gone through their hardships, they may have made their mistakes, but they never abandoned themselves. You, as a Venetian, you're in your bloom, then you're going to be. And then you will start to notice the next level is you become muse. And you become the muse for other people. When I first started um my own Venetian journey, I felt as though the first thing I had to do, I've done all the things that I'm telling y'all to do. So I'm not speaking from like, no experience. Um, I noticed that people would kind of like not like it. Like they would, I think that they would find it kind of funny. I could feel the energy that they were like, that's weird. Why are you always dressed up? That's weird. Why are you Why do you always look like that? And they would say things and try to justify it in their mind. And then over time, it turned into, oh, you look really nice today. And then there was some like, comments that people would make, but overall they were generally positive comments. And then people started dressing better themselves. I started seeing women wearing blush, eyeshadow, all these other things. And I'm like, oh, you're putting yourself together. You're manifesting your best self. You're manifesting who you believe that you are. And you're cultivating your inner world. And so you become other people's muse. And once you do that, once you get to a point where you can be other people's muse, you develop a degree of emotional depth with their journey because you went on yours too. And that is going to allow you to be soft with them as you see them going through it. Because sometimes, when I was going through it, I was going through it. I didn't know how to do all the things right. And I still don't know how to do everything right. But I tried my best. That's all you can do. So you learn to be soft with a little bit of discernment. But I want you to know that the feminine, um, your feminine cycle will start to begin, and you will start to influence people, and they will look to you for like, you know, what to wear. What do you think about this? They start to reach out to you, and it's really nice. Um, Also, build your intuition. Your intuition, in my opinion, is the universe's way of connecting to you and putting you into a space where you're connected to like the ethereal space. A woman's intuition is no joke. And the reason why it's no joke is because we have the ability to give, and our ability to give birth, our ability to have a womb, our uterus is really, I would say our uterus is probably our third eye, because that area can manifest life. That area and can cultivate a child. That area can take a sperm and an egg, put them together, and make new life. And so, with all of that, our intuition will always be right. It will always tell us something, and we sometimes we don't listen to it. We go through that, but we should try our best to listen to it more because then we practice making it sharper. And once you reach that level, the next level will be your self worth, how you feel about yourself, and how you're confident in yourself. Your own self concept will begin, your magnetism. When you've created this beauty around you, you're going to realize that the world is just going to work in your favor. And keep in mind that to be a muse, to be a Venetian, is not about being admired. It's about living your life so fully that the people around you feel inspired to live there. And that is the most beautiful place anybody could. Thank you so much, my goddesses, for watching this channel. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you